the previous vlog.
Okay, so now we're back in the car. So Yennie, where are we going right now?
We are heading to one of the very famous bakehouse, Universal Bakehouse at Damansara, Kim. And also, yes, we can't wait to try their sourdough.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Right now we are at Universal Bakehouse. I'm sure also most of you will know about this brand. And I just ordered their signature seeded country loaf. So I also ordered the French butter with a bit of sea salt sprinkle. So see how different it is from our previous one, yeah? Looks good. Let me smell first. I think the flour smell is really perfect. We also have, I think they mix it. This is a seeded one, so if you look at the crumb, so nice, a crumb and very thin crust, yeah? I'm sure it's really, really good. So everyone, if you are into sourdough bread at home, if you can and you really want to enjoy your life, always get a good butter. I actually sometimes would like to drizzle a little bit of raw honey. Oh, heaven. It's so crispy, crunchy, and so flavorful. I like the seed. So in our baking class, we will add inclusion. So usually inclusion means anything, any seeds or nuts that you like, you can actually laminate into the bread to bring out a little bit more texture when you bite it. So everyone have actually different preference when it comes to sourdough bread. So many of my students in the class will ask, how do I make this kind of bread? How do I make this kind of texture? How can I get very airy crumb? Or if I like a bit of tighter crumb, how do I really make it? So what I usually share with them is, there's really no perfect sourdough loaf. It's really how you like it. So you learn and you make it on your own with your own personality of the bread, own flavor, own aromatic by mixing with different flour. Flour is really something that will bring out and change the texture of the bread. Yeah. Hi, right now I'm at Universal Bakehouse and I was really lucky to have a chance to have a little chat with the Universal Bakehouse marketing manager.
Hello, nice to meet you all. I'm Alison. So Universal Bakehouse is actually turning 6 years old this October. Yes,
wow, okay.
6 years old. We've been around in this neighborhood, since then. But actually, fun fact is that actually Universal Bakehouse is the sister brand of Table and Apron. There's a restaurant just next door.
Which is next door, right?
Yes,
okay.
yeah. Since the beginning of Table and Apron, we've already started selling sourdough since then.
Okay.
And we've been making breads upstairs of the restaurant.
Mean like upstairs here?
And the restaurant, upstairs restaurant,
okay.
And we only sold 3 different sour flavors. Country sourdough, pullman, and also maybe a honey oat on a special day or something like that. So these are the three options that we used to have only at Table Neighbour. The signage of the bakery is inspired directly from the Dobby that used to be here. It was called Kedai Dobby Universal. So we had a wonderful designer that's been a long time friend of the brand, Table Neighbour, Joanne Chu from Fictionist. She was the one who helped make up the brand for the Universal Bakehouse. She was the one who also said that we should keep the signage outside, have it hand painted, and call it Kedai Roti Universal.
Try to preserve the heritage of the brand philosophy, right?
Yeah. So funny thing is that sometimes people don't recognize that this is Universal Bakehouse because of the signage outside. It's different from our brand, but again, we thought it's unique to its the neighborhood itself here. So so Damansara Kim itself is a very neighborhood place. We have a lot of people, families, and everything who are also regulars here at Universal Bakehouse. That's really what is kept us going. Also, the support and everything from the community itself.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I also got to know. I also visited your another new opening at the campus in Ampang.
if you know, the campus used to be an international school, ISKL, and the place is still like being renovated, but they really want to keep the heritage of the space itself, and it still looks like a school basically. But there are now like different brands in the different shops in the school itself. And for us, we also wanted to keep and blend in basically with the space, but still keep that kind of neighborhood feel to our space. So that's why when we started designing the space also, we were like, okay, let's make it like, you know, a bit of a retro modern kind of a feel. It's also designed by a designer called
same designer?
Yes. They are called Fixed Format. Fixed Format, they also design our sister brand, Basic Wine Store. So they're all connected in a way. So
if I were to recommend my student to come here, which one would you recommend? Specifically on your sourdough bread. You want to bring us closer to the bread?
Can. A bit messy though. So these are all fresh out of the oven. We bake fresh daily.
How many loaves do you bake like on a daily basis?
We maxed out our production already actually. So
100,
like
200 loaves, I think
more than that. Can be more than that. Because we also do wholesale. So
if any one of you want to become a baker, understand a baker life, so what time do they normally come to work?
my bakers?
Yeah, bakers.
Morning shift, 3 o'clock. Morning, 3 a.m.
I don't think I can wake up at 3 a.m. Yeah.
Then night shift, they come around 5 o'clock.
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
5
yes.
p.m.
I think I'm not sure.
It's 24-hour shift.
Yes.
Well, I
so
think
at least a 10-hour shift per person. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you want to share? Like any of your pastry, right?
The sourdough, actually, we have, let me count, country sourdough, Pullman seeded, cranberry, olive walnut, and also a honey oat on the weekends. But every day you will have the mainstays. Yeah.
Do we need to like pre-order if we want to grab and go?
Highly recommended. There are times where even though we thought we baked everything already, we baked enough already, there are times where by 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, no more bread already.
So if you want to really get a fresh loaf of bread from Universal Bakehouse, make sure you're here at what time? 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock, yes.
Yeah, 8 a.m. alright? So
8:30.
8:30, yeah, 8:30, yes.
Yes, that would be good. But you can actually pre-order online. So this is something that we recommend as well, that you can pre-order on our website.
So maybe a quick glance at what you have on the shelf. Yeah. These are all also from the kitchen.
Yes.
Fresh
So
from the
our
kitchen.
vernoiserie also, we didn't start with vernoiserie actually. We didn't have a lot of vernoiserie items in the beginning. It was mostly sourdough bread and also baked goods, cakes and everything. So vernoiserie came in about like 3-4 years ago only, quite late in the game. So vernoiseries, we have the classics also, we didn't go too wild about it. The plain croissant, chocolate croissant, ham and cheese, and this one actually is one of my favorites. These two, gula melaka and sea salt croissant, and the red bean twist. Okay. If you are a fan of red bean, this really brings you back to like your childhood and everything. It's very nostalgic, yeah. So you should definitely give it a try. Fun fact is that actually red bean twist came about when we had a lot of trimmings from the croissants. And so we always want to do something with the trimmings, so that no waste, you know. That kind of
So
thing,
this is made from all the the excess dough, right?
But yeah, pan is also a fan favorite. We have the plain pan, but we also have a few different flavors also. Truffle pan, seaweed pan, and my favorite is the spiced tomato pan.
Spiced tomato.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
It's only on the weekend.
On rotation.
Oh, rotation.
So these are actually flavors from our own house-made butters also that we make in the chiller over there. So we sell the butters in the block, yeah. And we sell sandwiches. So if you notice, we have more sandwiches options in campus because I think it makes more sense in that community itself. Like
correct,
families, they want to sit down.
Quick, chill.
Yes,
vibe.
easy to eat, yeah.
So for those who really like sandwich, this is considered also a sandwich, but we call this an open sandwich, right? A tartine style of open sandwich.
Smoked miracle tartine, which is an OG flavor. It's been here since the very beginning already. And an oven roasted tomato tartine.
It looks so tempting.
And then on some days also we like, you know, sometimes the chefs, they want to do something special for the weekend. They will come up with a different flavor, maybe a pesto chicken tartine.
This is like something like, oh, today I will do this, I do this. So, or is it something that has been planned like the whole week or the month before or
At least a week before
the
lah.
week
At least a week before. Yeah.
okay, not like instantly. Today I have this inspiration. I want to do this.
And one more thing, if I would recommend, is our donuts and the scones. These are these are also fan favorites. Our scones, very buttery, very crumbly. I don't usually like scones, but I love our scones.
This one will pair with a bit with butter or cream or jam, right?
Comes with butter and jam.
Butter and jam.
Yes, butter and jam.
yeah.
French butter and jam.
Okay.
And then our donuts, it's just a plain donut, but it's so fluffy in the
I
inside.
can feel like it's like toy kind of feeling.
And there's no filling inside, so it's just a plain
filling.
donut.
It's
No
just a
filling,
plain
yeah.
one. Okay.
But it's so satisfying when you bite into it,
Very-
and then it just bounces back.
Yeah, very classic. Very
yes,
classic.
yes.
Alison, thank you so much for your time showing us around, and it has been really pleasure to meet you also. Yeah, all the best to you. And is there any future plan, like any upcoming store? Or,
This one,
secret.
I don't know.
Not sure yet.
We've been looking around, but we're always waiting for the right moment also. So if you have any place that you want us to be, shout out, let us know.
Alison, just one last question. If you were to recommend us other cafes or other bakery stores that sell sourdough, right? Which one would you personally recommend?
I've heard about this place being like one of the OGs.
Okay.
It's called Tommy the Baker.
Oh, downtown KL, right?
Yeah, the Zhongshan one is the OG one that I went a couple of times on my own and just chill there. And their breads, their sides, everything that goes with the sourdough, I think is like a good pairing. So I would recommend the Tommy the Baker.
That sounds good. So that will be our next list, next destination to visit.
It's a
All right, I
favorite.
think that's all for today. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you,
Hope to see you again, and thank you for walking all the way from the office.
No worries, anytime.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Bye-bye. Okay, we have completed our second stop at Universal Bakehouse. I feel really inspired now by what Alison has shared with me. Really inspired me is how they actually make it so sustainable to use their excess dough to make use of other kind of baked goods. Yeah, so if you have chance, do drop by here, Universal Bakehouse. Okay, see you in our next stop. Bye.